Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix, and it is time for the Quick 3 Tarot for Thursday, November the 3rd. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so I'm using my Angel Oracle deck for this particular quick 3 today. Also, all of the readings are up for November as for the signs. So the general readings, the love readings, and the money readings, all of those are up for all of the signs for November. Collective readings, I've done New Moon in Scorpio. Also, I did a Halloween reading for the collective. I will be doing a Full Moon in Taurus reading for the collective this weekend. And more than likely, I will upload the 2023 reading for the collective too. And then, like I mentioned before, I will do 2023 readings for each sign. And I will eventually get those uploaded. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I think that's about it. Let's talk about the pre-shuffle energy. So, some of you may be hesitant to accept help from someone where your spidey sense is going off. Where someone may be offering to help you, but you're like, I don't know if I want your help. So, yeah, I will say be open to allowing others to help you. However, if your spidey sense is going off, and you're like, I don't trust this. If something is saying that to you, then yeah, you may want to reconsider taking the offer. Like if they offer you something, you may want to reconsider it and do that, especially if your gut is telling you something. Now, don't let your paranoia override, one might say, common sense. But don't let the paranoia override what might be a good situation. Again, you have to really use your discernment and do that. So for some of you, you actually should really accept it. And for some of you, listening to your spidey sense tingling, it's like, no, not from this person. Because not everyone who offers help, you don't necessarily need to take their help. That isn't, just because someone offers help doesn't mean you need to take it. Just saying. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the main energy is right quick, and then we'll go from there. May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, November the 3rd? May I have the energy for the collective for Thursday, November the 3rd? Energy for the collective for Thursday, November the 3rd. What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? At the bottom of the deck, there's something better. There's something better at the bottom of the deck, which goes into also the pre-shuffle energy. 2 cards that came out was No and Reconsider. That could be related to helpful people, which also came out, where you're hesitant because you're like, I don't know. But also it could just be something else in general with the No and the Reconsider, where there's something offered to you. Doesn't necessarily have to be an offer of help. And it's like, wait a second. And it's saying at the bottom of the deck, there's something better. Trying to get it with the lighting. All right, so let's take some cards right quick. May I have some cards, please? Thank you. This one fell down. I like that. Okay, may I have some more cards, please? So I'm guessing, am I taking these? I don't know if I want to take these. I kind of want to take the one on top. You see this right here? I'll show it to you. That's how, these are 3 cards right here. So, yeah, okay. We're going to take them and do that. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is Trust. So, and that is interesting because guess what the first card to come out was? No need to worry. No need to worry. So that was the first card that came out. So you have trust at the bottom of the deck. Now let's take a look at these 3 cards. Wow. I'm going to have to title this that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This message is loud and clear. So in the pre-shuffle, we had know and reconsider. I feel like some of you are kind of wanting to take something because you feel something better isn't coming along. But this first card that came out is no need to worry. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have trust. And then guess what came out again? So there's something better came out again. Here. That is crazy. So you have that, and then you have choose a new direction. So this message is telling you whatever this is, there's something else. You may be hung up on something, but don't worry about it. It's saying that you don't, let me hold both of these up at the same time so we can get the message clear. It's saying that, is that showing? I hope it is, because I can't really see it because it's blocking my view. It's saying that you need to trust and there's no need to worry. That's what it's saying. You need to trust and there's no need to worry. Some of you may be hung up on this one thing, but it's saying you don't need to be hung up on it. What you need to do is choose a new direction. That's what it's saying. And then the final card is saying within the next few weeks. Within the next few weeks is what it's saying. Now, I want to go back to this helpful people because something, as I was looking at this, I'm seeing all these people around. And I feel for some of you, with the whole helpful people thing, within the next few weeks, there might be a situation where there's a bunch of people who come in to help with whatever this is. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But the message is truly clear that a new direction needs to be chosen and there's something better in this new direction. Also, it's saying there's no need to worry and you need to trust the situation. And whatever this is, it will more than likely manifest within the next few weeks. All right? So that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, everyone, be blessed.